I had 0 Pokemon left, no options, completely wipe out. That's how my first ever Pokémon Champions Nuzlocke ended. Stuck in Great Ball tier, never ever getting close to Master Ball rank. Honestly, I don't even regret it. This is what happened. Okay, before we get into the chaos, let me explain how this Nuzlocke works. I can only use Pokemon I get from Kid at the recruitment farm. I'm playing doubles, and if I lose a match, the 4 Pokemon I use in the fight are gone, permanently. No exception. That's the whole challenge. And one more thing, this is my first time ever playing competitive Pokemon, like ever. On Pokemon Showdown, I used to just let the AI play for me. So yeah, Master Ball rank was probably not on the cards, but I wanted to get as close as possible. So let me show you what I was working with. First pick Tyranitar. I just thought he would be the best companion Pokemon to build around. Then I got free Mega Dragonite from the tutorial and matchup through a mystery code. Nice start. Then I spent some VP and pick up Charizard, Carnchop and Incineroar. Not a bad box. Time to build our first team. Team 1, Sun Team. Mega Carnchop as my main sweeper, Tyranitar setting up the Sandstorm, and Exatri as my second damage. Simple enough strategy. And it actually worked. 4 wins in a row. Good momentum, great energy, I was feeling this. Then I ran into a guy named Jack. Here's where I messed up. His Gyarados took out my Mega Garchomp with an Ice Fang. Bad sign. So I sent in Taurus with a Choice Scarf and went for Wild Charm. Gyarados down. But then, since I have Choice Scarf, I have to use again Wild Charm. But against his Tyranitar. Wild Charm is electric type. Tyranitar is rock dark. Electric does 0 damage to rock types. 0. I basically just stood there. Jack won. And just like that, 4 strong Pokemon gone on the first loss of the run. Team number 2, the Rain Team. With Garchomp gone, I needed a new plan. Rain Team. Dragonite as the sweeper this time with both Pelipper and Politoed for rain setup. Yeah, you normally pick one, but didn't have exactly many options. And honestly, it worked better than expected. First battle, my opponent completely ignored Dragonite and focused on Pelipper. Big mistake on the arena. Easy win. Second battle, the moment they lost the weather advantage, they forfeited. Third battle, Mega Dragonite and Gyarados as a core for my opponent. Actually a scary matchup. But matchup came through with some big hits and we got the win. 3 in a row. Fourth battle, Pelipper flinch at the worst possible moment. Lost the tailwind setup. Suddenly I was too slow and instead of switching out Politoed when I still had the chance, I didn't. Too late. Another 4 good Pokemon gone. Real quick, if you are enjoying this disaster of a run, drop a like. It generally helps the channel. And if you want to see if I ever actually figure this game out, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next attempt. Okay, back to the suffering. New plan. Let's try a gold team built around Mega Aggro. Aggron is just known as a tank, so why not lead into it? This was actually my best performing team of the whole run. 4 wins in a row. Mega Aggron is just a monster. I'm honestly thinking about running him on my main account just from what I saw here. But then a rain team hit us and after 4 straight wins, Aggron finally fell. More Pokemon gone. Let's see what's left. Now it was time for Charizard and Incineroar, 2 of the strongest Pokemon in the game right now. Whimsicott set up Tailwind, Charizard goes to work and finish the job. This is the plan. Ideally, Garchomp would have been in this team, but we know what happened to him. Magtail got the spot instead. First battle, the opponent made every wrong decision possible. Give W, thank you very much. Then Milotic happened. Just one Milotic was able to defeat our whole team. Milotic destroyed 2 of our best Pokemon in our box. We don't have many options left to use. At this point, I was scrapping the barrel. Last resort. Trick Room team with Torqual as the sweeper using Eruption. I made a lot of mistakes with this one, a lot. 0 wins, no backup plan, and no room to adjust. And just like that, it goes over. 0 Pokemon left, VP too low to recruit anything new, the run was done. My first Pokémon Champion Nuzlocke Great Ball tier. That's as far as we made it. Honestly, when it ended, I thought about just not uploading this. It went badly. I made a ton of mistakes. There wasn't a really happy ending. But then I thought, this is my first time ever playing competitive Pokemon. Of course I messed up. That's kind of the point. Now I know what not to do. I know how important switching at the right moment is. I know not to use Wild Charge on Tyranitar. The basics, you know. So once I actually learn this game, I want to run this again for real. And in the meantime, maybe I will try some single rank battles with this roster, just to see how far I can push it, or try to get to Master Ball tier by just using a recruitment center. Basically a homeless run. If you watch this whole thing, thank you. You just sat through me falling my way through an entire Nuzlocke. It's stuck around anyway. I appreciate that. Like this video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you want to see me actually get good at this, and I will see you in the next one.